What's up, Leos? Okay, so when I was getting into you guys' vibes, I kept getting impeccable. Impeccable. You have an impeccable strategy. You got an impeccable way of dressing or way of doing things. But I kept specifically getting the strategy, like the way you're doing things, your process, it's impeccable. This ain't just no regular run of the mill strategy that you got formulated in your head. This ain't no regular blueprint, okay? It's impeccable. For most of you guys, you got a God given blueprint of something that you are doing. With Pisces, it was something legendary. With Virgo, they were built to build it. Out of all the people, they have the right tools, the right mix of energy and vibrations to go ahead and build what they got to build, right? But you got an impeccable strategy. Somebody needs to know that, because it's not just from you, it's from the outer realms, right? You got something impeccable in your possession, in your mind, in your spirit, in your aura, in your energy. But it's about the way you about to do something. Like, so first it's a vibration, then it manifests into you actually doing something. You a Leo, you about that action, you got that fire. And so whatever it is that you are doing, you're doing it impeccably. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's at the center of the reading for Leo. Ooh, two cards want to jump out. Bow, strategy. Okay, you got this handsome fellow here. Some of y'all looking good. You're sharp. Remember I was saying something about the way you dress is impeccable. Look at him. Look at his hair. Look at his suit. He organized. Okay, he on point. And then this is also a person who is very disciplined, right? And again, organized, strategy. This is all about strategy. Even though you are a wands, a fire sign energy, it's still the intellect. It's your mindset. It's impeccable at this time. This is not just because you just so happen to think that way. Nah, this is God-given mental capabilities, right? To think like that. And a lot of times you have to be real quiet with what you say to other people, because you will seem like, this person will seem like the idiot in a room full of people who do not understand. He thinks at a level that most people cannot. And some people are willing to look at him like he don't got it because they don't got it and they don't want to feel bad. Right? So you have to understand that some people may not understand what it is that you have, but it's exceptional. And it's in your mindset and the way that you do things, right? Now the Six of Cups jumped out with it. This is all about retrieving something from the archives. Remember I said you getting ideas that are not necessarily yours, or they're not even coming from this realm. You're getting interdimensional thinking. And this is like kind of like the Akashic records in this deck, where you can go up there and you can research and you can find different information. And what you may do, like the way you study or the way you think or the books you read or the stuff that God deposits inside of you, is coming from another realm where like you can access the information. Some of you Leos have a spiritual gift to be able to astral travel and actually go to different dimensions and collect information and then bring it back here and use it. And what I'm saying is your strategy, whatever it is that you're putting together, your business plan, your project plan, whatever it is that you're putting together, you have an impeccable strategy, because in some other reality, it worked out very well. Multi-million-dollar well, legendary well. And so you're pulling that same energy from a different timeline to this timeline to do the same thing. I was watching a movie. It was probably like a few months ago, but it was real good. It was like they go through this mirror, and when they go through the mirror, they enter this portal and they go to a different dimension. It's the exact same thing, except little minor things are missing. Like certain people who exist here don't exist there. So the people who exist here, they may be a famous painter or a famous artist and they got a hit record. But then when you go through the mirror, that artist don't exist in that reality. So they just take over the song and boom, in that reality, they get to be that superstar. You see what I'm saying? It's like they cross dimensional things, and because one dimension it's missing something, they just be that. Or in this dimension, that number's one on the lottery, so they go to this one and it's crazy. So anyway, you're learning and discovering how to do stuff like that, right? For some of y'all, it ain't that deep. Okay, it ain't that deep. But let's just see what's at the deep root of it then. What is that deep? The Page of Wands. Okay, so this is about news and information, and you hearing something and then you being able to use that little bit of information to create something amazing. I was listening to Godfrey, and he was talking about how he can watch it was TK Kirkland, how he can watch a basketball game and he can come up with a slew of jokes based off just seeing that one bit, right? And this is how it is with you. It's like you can take a look at one thing, or you can do one small thing, Leo, and it has a huge impact. Also, when I get this card, I get the sense of you doing something or having an impeccable strategy when it comes to your children, or when it comes to whatever you're building that will then pass on to your children, okay? But I also want to pull a card just to clarify, because I feel like this Page of Wands is coming to bring you a message. And looky there, look what jumps out of the deck. It's a message of love. So even for you, you could be connected with a Taurus. There might be some type of romantic connection from the past coming in. There also may be some romantic suitor from your youth. Again, we got the Six of Cups, which is the past, nostalgia, childhood, all that kind of stuff. So for some of you out there, you may have someone who's romantically interested. They could be coming from the past, but it also could just take you back to your youth. Yeah, something taking you back to your youth. Let's see what we have in the recent past, though. Let's keep ironing it out. The Magician. So something that you're doing is impeccable. You're creating something. You're manifesting something. Maybe it is your strategy of manifestation. Maybe it's the way that, you pray for it, then you get up and you go get the moves and get it. Or some of you guys know how to literally sit there and call things into being. You know exactly what it is that you have to do. Some of y'all possess this power. I keep trying to say it in a way that it don't sound crazy, but some of y'all really have the power, the energetic ability to bend time, to bend energy and manipulate vibrations to get what you want. Now, this is not manipulating people, okay? I very strongly advise against that. But this is about you knowing how to call things into being, how to bring things into existence. Remember, I was just saying, going into the different dimensions, seeing what exists over there and don't exist over here, and just bringing it on over. You knowing how to create things using your mind. Your strategy of manifestation is impeccable. You know how to do this like the back of your hand. You were a born magician. Let's see what's crowning it, what's in the headspace. The World card. And it's the completion of a major cycle, and now you get to kind of live out and play out whatever it is that you were creating. Whatever the strategy was meant to do, it's going to be successful. Just like I keep picking again, that same energy of how they go through one reality to a different reality and just bring things over. And it's like you can tap into an energy or a vibration, and some of y'all may think this is just my idea. But literally you pull something over, or you're accessing a part of yourself that, was maybe hidden from yourself. Accessing a part of yourself, right? You going into your own self library and realizing, in that lifetime, I used to be a that. And in that lifetime, I used to be a that. Well, in this lifetime, you know what I mean? And listen, if I was a boss, a CEO, and I owned a UFO in that reality, then I need to bring over that same stuff here. And so you don't even realize that the reason your life is creating and building and doing all that you wanted it to do is because you're literally calling parts of yourself from different realities. It's like if you went and you had a meeting with your successful self and asked that self, hey, what did you do to get in that position? And you told yourself everything you did. And then you woke up, came to this reality and did all those same things, and you got all the same results, but even better, right? This is what this feels like. Major Arcana, some of y'all going to the world stage as well. Your tips and tricks and magic and all of that kind of stuff is going to hit a stage. All right. Let's see what's in the near future for Leo. Ooh, the Three of Coins. And it's going to be highly sought after. These people, they have blueprints, they have plans. Remember I said your strategy is impeccable. Other people want to adopt your strategy. They want to know what you're doing, how you're doing it. They're standing there with blueprints. These are people coming together. This is teamwork. This is links, connections. And everybody's coming together to really hone in each individual skill to create something amazing. And so you may be being contacted soon, and this is like, it's like lovers and people in high status and high positions, and maybe even celebrities reaching out to you. Whatever it is that you create, whatever it is that you do, for some of y'all it's your hair products, right? It's your body scrubs, it's your skincare products. It's like something that you're creating. Your strategy is impeccable and it's getting the attention of everybody, so much so to the point where now you're gonna collab it up. Now you working with other people, right? So it's a huge impact. That's what happens when you have an impeccable strategy. To me, I'm saying some of y'all are mixing your music. Some of y'all are mixing, your ingredients together, and you coming up with an impeccable recipe, right? So you're coming up with something. I'm even getting you pulling back your grandma's recipe. Some of y'all are stepping into generational blessings. I've seen this one young lady on Instagram. Her grandmother never got to go to like design school. So she has a whole book filled with all of these dresses that she drew but could never sew them together. Her granddaughter found it, and now she makes the dresses that her grandmother drew, and then she comes in and she shows every, video clip. She's showing her grandma a new dress of hers that she made. Beautiful. But anyway, generational blessings are on the horizon for whatever strategy you have. Let's see what we got in the fears. Ooh. Now, this came out in reverse. Make sure my deck is upright. My deck is upright. But this is all about competition. It's all about, because for some of y'all, you coming up with an impeccable strategy. It's unique. It's different. And for me, the reason why it came out in reverse is because it's like, it can be imitated, but it can't be duplicated, right? It can come close, but it's not really going to be that. Whatever your fear is, it's kind of like you're not even worried about that. It's like, because I know somebody can try to sing it like me, but they ain't going to be able to. I know somebody going to be able to do it like this, but it ain't me. So it's not that same vibration. So it's not going to do what I would do if I did it, okay? So we don't even have to spend much time on that. Competition where you're operating in 100% unique, God-gifted talent, or whatever this strategy is. So if God gave it to you, then that's where the goal gonna be. Let's see how you look at this time. How's Taurus coming across? I'm sorry, not Taurus. How is Leo being looked at, being viewed? The Six of Swords. So this is all about not doing something in a chaotic way. This is about being calm, cool, collected, and being, like I was saying, like kind of in your own vibe, in your own space. There's no competition when you're in your own lane. So this looks like somebody who's in their own lane. Everybody else walking, they on the water, they floating, and the things around them are peaceful. You're surrounded by peace. And when you're surrounded by peace, you can focus better. You can do more, right? And you're going to produce better. Also, for some of you guys, you were in the past, you may have been in situations that were chaotic. But the second you stepped away or moved away from that and your energy left, then it became noticeable. Like, man, Leo not even here no more. Leo not even mess with us no more. Okay, let's talk about it some more. Why is this Six of Swords here? Why does it look like Leo? And also what I'm getting to is mental, like your mind is calm. Like it's hard to see Leo like this because Leo, may be on fire a lot. But now Leo calm, Leo not gonna go back and forth and all that kind of stuff. Leo just look different. Like your energy is more calm. Let's see, what else? Seven of Wands. Because there's victory. You don't have anything to prove. You don't have anything to prove. You don't, no. It's like it's gone. Like pride and ego, it's all in the way you stand. It's all in the way you hold your head up. Like, see, all of that is the point. That you can stand, like it's something about like integrity. You can stand because of your integrity. You can stand because you took the long route, but the truth route, the route that you get to keep your pride and your dignity when you stand up in victory. Some people cheat, some people lie and manipulate, like I was saying with all this back here, and I'm manipulating people. But when you really know what and God gave you your thing, You can stand up and be proud no matter what happens. And look at her. She's so proud of herself. She fought against all the odds and still overcame anyway. And this is what you look like you did. You look like you got away from certain energies, and boom, you were able to capitalize. You were able to, win and put yourself in a really good position. Also, this is outweighing this 5 of Wands. It's like, yeah, no, you're in your own lane. So you're in your own lane. Let's see what's the hopes. This jumps out 3 of Wands. There is a UFO coming in. Where is it taking you? Remember I said you jumping through portals. You're interdimensional. So the 3 of Wands is something that's coming in for you. It's unusual. It's a UFO. It's a unidentified flying object. Something unidentified is coming in for you, but it might be something that you really, really love. But it's different. A UFO, you ever been on a UFO before? Like I was telling a different sign, it's not going up the street. It's not going to another city. No, it's going to another planet. So you ready for that? Okay. Let's see how this thing turns out at the end with Leo. Ooh, Knight of Wands. Well, that's why I just said, you ready for your flight, baby? Because that's what's coming in. This is the Knight of Wands. Again, your energy. Interdimensional. He has the ability to travel between dimensions. Ain't that what I just said the whole time? This young man has the ability to travel between dimensions and pull information. So if I go to this dimension and I watch and observe these people, then this is what they do. Then I come over here and I tell the king what they do. And we create it over here in this dimension. Some of y'all really have no idea how powerful you are spiritually or what you can do with your consciousness. You're a consciousness traveler. You space and astral travel with your consciousness. And you're literally bringing over different dimensional information, otherworldly information. Okay? Understand your ability. Understand this is what you have. Now you could be like, oh, I ain't no magician. I ain't got that type of power. Fine. But I'm just telling you, if you had some type of strategy with what you were doing or what you was creating or what you was cooking up or you and your partners came up with, yeah, that's impeccable. Okay, that is your word for this time. So whatever it is you're doing, take it seriously and be grateful. Show your gratitude by putting in the work and doing what it is you was called to do or what you was given to do. Because remember, it's impeccable. All right, so that's what I get for you, Leo. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want your sign to continue to get readings, make sure you guys engage with the video, okay, by liking, subscribing, and leaving comments, sharing, you know what I mean? Because the numbers that are low will be discontinued on the channel, okay? So thank you guys again so much for watching. Your ideas, your strategies are impeccable. Do what you got to do. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.